Arizona is quickly becoming one of the most military-friendly states in the country. In fact, a law recently passed in Arizona could have a big impact on military spouses trying to create portable careers.
With this legislation, Arizona becomes the first state in the nation to grant universal recognition of occupational licenses from other states. House Bill 2569, law of the land.
They recently passed legislation here to recognize licenses from other states for many different industries. For industries that require a state license, such as nursing, cosmetology, accounting, many of those have licenses where a military spouse may need to relicense themselves in every new state where they live. But Arizona has passed legislation that for the majority of those industries, they will the license from another state.
The challenge that spouses have oftentimes is that they are situated into a community. They're living in a community. They're working there. They love their job, but their partner gets moved to another state, and so they have to leave a really great job and come into a new area and start all over. And it's really hard because in a new state, that job that you had before may not even exist.
At last number, I think Governor Ducey said there's 600,000 military veteran service members throughout the state. That's a huge number. So we have this culture of connection with the military in Arizona.
With over 300 companies moving to Arizona over the last several years, what about the little guy? What about the single mom who needs to make ends meet? The entrepreneur who wants to start and scale a new enterprise? They're not asking for anything special, just their shot at the American dream.
So these occupational licenses are now accepted in the state of Arizona from the other states. So if you have a cosmetology license and you're cutting hair, or you own a barber shop in one state, you can transfer that license to Arizona and start working immediately. It's very, very helpful.
That there's dignity in all work, and we know that whether you make your living as a plumber, a barber, a nurse, or anything else, you don't lose your skills simply because you pack up a U-Haul truck and make the decision to move to Arizona. Let's grant them an Arizona license and let's let them work.
We are committed to the military community at USAA. We're committed to serving the community, both through our products and services, but we're also committed to serving it in terms of its betterment, whether it's employment opportunities for spouses, for prior service, for currently serving guardsmen and reservists. We're committed to that, and we want to be even more in that space.
We're excited that the governor and the state of Arizona is as supportive of veterans and their spouses as we are. And so for us as a company, that's actually why we came to Arizona, and we would not have done that if we didn't feel that the state of Arizona was supporting the military and their families, because that is our mission.